at it again with my Spider-Man series. I reviewed the Sam Raimi trilogy. I reviewed both the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Now, we enter the MCU era of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's MCU debut in Captain America Civil War. Yes, most people don't even talk about this, or they talk about this in their reviews for Spider-Man Homecoming. But no, this moment was special to me, bro. So I think this scene alone, or these two scenes, should get their own video. And then I'll move on to the Tom Holland trilogy right after that. So let's talk about Spider-Man's MCU debut. Well, real quick, what got us here? After The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was released in theaters, it got shit reviews, people were slamming it and making fun of it, and then the tomato meter did its thing and gave it this score, and yeah, Sony was quaking in their boots. They were like, oh my god, we fucked up Spider-Man. How do we do that? This guy is our cash cow. Kevin Feige saw the movie and he was like, what the fuck was that? And then after that, they noticed that they were going to have plans for The Amazing Spider-Man 3, which, holy shit, roll the clip.
Part of the discussion was that possibly in 3, there was this idea at one point that Spider-Man would be able to take this formula and regenerate the people in his life that had died. So there was this discussion about that Captain Stacy would come back even bigger in episode 3, and I was like, let's go.
Right.
How about no? Let's not fucking go with that. No, that sounds awful. So Kevin Feige learned of these plans and we're like, yeah, you guys fucked up like twice already with Spider-Man 3 and now Spider-Man 2. How about we take a crack at them? We have a universe going for us right now. All these movies have been well received. Some shitters down the road, but still pretty great overall. Yeah, let's finally bring Spider-Man home where he belongs, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then everyone at Sony was like, shoot, we can't do it, so let's see what you guys can do. So they worked out a deal, both of them, Marvel and Sony, working together to make more Spider-Man adventures, and this will allow Spider-Man to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sony was like, let's get this deal in effect ASAP, and Kevin Feige was like, let's do it, baby. So then casting was a big thing. Who is the next Spider-Man? They thought, oh, is Andrew Garfield just going to come in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? No, Andrew Garfield did some interviews where he was like, oh, the movie was Sony kind of fucked it up, if I'm being honest with you. Some of the writing was a bit ropey. And so Sony was like, you know what? Fuck you then. So they were like, let's recast Spider-Man. So casting went on their way. When I was in high school when this movie was coming out, and I remember all the newspapers, the articles saying who is the next Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's not returning. Amazing Spider-Man 3 canceled. We are finding the next Spider-Man. Who is it going to be? Will it be Logan Lerman? Will it be Asa Butterfield? Those were the most popular picks at the time. And it looked like Asa Butterfield was going to get it at one point, to the point where like, oh, Sony likes him, Marvel likes him. But then all of a sudden we got this new dude, this chap. This polite young chap named Tom Holland. I have not seen him in jack shit. He was in that one Chris Hemsworth movie in Heart of the Sea. I remember when that came out. He was in that. And then he met Chris Hemsworth. And Chris Hemsworth took him to the boys and girls over at Marvel. And they introduced him. And they were like, you know what? This guy acts pretty cool. But maybe we should bring him back for a screen test for our Spider-Man casting. So they did. They brought him back for an audition for Spider-Man. He auditioned for Spider-Man. And he was like, dude, this guy acts just like Silver Age Spider-Man. Like a classic Spider-Man who was a dork in high school, but he's a lovable dork in high school. And he actually gets things done when he's actually being Spider-Man. He can't wait to be Spider-Man. That's exactly what classic Spider-Man's like in the comics. So they were like, you know what? We're going to keep an eye on you. Then bing, bang, boom, after some killer auditions, keeping young Holland in the dark, and then finally making the official announcement on Instagram, Tom Holland saw it and he was like, I'm Spider-Man, man. Casted. Tom Holland is Spider-Man. He will join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everyone creamed their jeans, including me when we saw these, and we're like, this dude, we haven't seen him anything, but hopefully he kills it. And then the question was, when is his first appearance? Can't be in Age of Ultron, because Age of Ultron had not released yet. It can't be in Civil War, because Civil War is filming right now. I think it's too late into production. Maybe Infinity War? The anticipation was killing us. Then there were some slight rumors that Spider-Man was able to get squeezed into Civil War. People thought he was just going to be like shoehorned in there and not be used that well. There was skepticism for sure. But people were like, nah, it's not going to happen. Civil War is already done filming. It's not going to work. First trailer was already out by then. There was no Spider-Man in sight. And then months later, when tickets were going to go on sale for Captain America Civil War, we got a trailer too. And at the end with this grand reveal.
On the roof!
Hey everyone.
That reveal melted minds. Oh my god, he was right there. Spider-Man's here. He's in Civil War. Oh, buying tickets immediately. And then finally the movie came out and everyone just fell in love with this Spider-Man. So let's get into those scenes of Tom Holland's MCU debut as Spider-Man. The first scene, Peter Parker.
How was school today?
It's okay. This crazy car parked outside.
Oh, Mr. Parker.
What? What are you doing? Hey, I'm Peter.
Tony,
What are you doing here?
it's about time we met. You been getting my emails, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Regarding the
You didn't even tell me about the grant.
about the
The
grant.
September Foundation.
Right.
Yeah. Remember when you applied?
Yeah.
I approved. So now we're in business.
You didn't tell me anything. What's up with that? You're keeping secrets from me now?
Well, I just know how much you love surprises, so I thought I would let you know.
Tom's performance screams classic Spider-Man, like the Spider-Mans we see in the animated series or like in the comic books. And he's a quiet kid, he's fidgety, he's a little socially awkward. That's exactly what Peter Parker is, even when he is bitten by the spider. He's more amazing fantasy type of Spider-Man, like that era of Spider-Man. At this point, we're like, okay, we're sold on this Peter Parker, but how's this Spider-Man gonna act? Are we gonna see him actually fight? And we do. Tony, show me everything you have on Spider-Man.
That's you, right?
No. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Look at you go. Wow, nice catch. 3,000 pounds, 40 miles an hour. It's not easy. Got mad skills.
Then after being impressed with him, he takes Peter to Germany to fight in the airport scene. And man, this is where we get so much Spider-Man love. And the Russo brothers actually use Spider-Man in a great way. Like they use him the way he's supposed to be used. I don't know how you say it. Like they use him very comic booky, I guess you would say. Like the most satisfaction version of that character. Spider-Man jacks Cap's shield and then proceeds to go and fight. He holds his own in this airport scene. He puts up one hell of a fight, even after not being like a very seasoned Spider-Man. Spider-Man's powerful just down to his powers and his abilities and his smarts. So yeah, the Russo brothers really use all of his abilities in the most satisfying way possible for that character. This is a Spider-Man we can all truly get behind. He kicks black guys. He roasts disabled people.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome, dude.
This Spider-Man's already funny as shit. 'Cause that's exactly what he does. He doesn't. Okay, I was exaggerating when I said he kicks black people and he roasts disabled people. Just me being stupid. But he does crack jokes and is very quippy in his action scenes. And this is exactly what Tom Holland's Spider-Man does. Russo brothers really make him use all of his abilities. He climbs on the walls. He uses web combat. He's quippy. Lots of swinging. We see him use his spider sense. And number one of all, Spider-Man's strong as hell. He's one of the strongest Marvel characters ever. He's gone toe-to-toe with the Hulk. He's gone toe-to-toe with a damn dinosaur. He's able to beat the heck out of all these different Marvel characters that he comes up against. He's smart too. That's why he has the advantage. He's smart and he's powerful. Spider-Man is truly that guy. And Tom Holland's Spider-Man is a badass. And he's a total team player. He's able to help out his fellow teammates whenever he needs to, especially since he's in the Avengers. Spider-Man is part of a lot of superhero teams. He's part of the Avengers, he's part of the X-Men, he's part of the Fantastic Four. When I saw Spider-Man literally crank Giant Man's chin, I'm like, yeah, they understand that Spider-Man is supposed to be strong. And he did that. Yeah, we're getting a strong Spider-Man. Him even going toe-to-toe with Captain America and holding his own. He gives Captain America the work at first. And then even though it was Captain America ends up winning the fight, Spider-Man was like truly holding his own. That's kind of crazy going up against a seasoned Avenger versus a guy who has only been around for 6 months. But then Spider-Man proceeds to defeat Ant-Man with teamwork from Iron Man and War Machine. And I'm like, dude, that was such a long, satisfying scene. And Spider-Man finally interacting with all these different Marvel characters. This is something we wanted for years because Spider-Man's just been a solo guy for decades. So now seeing him do all this, it was just truly refreshing and it was truly exciting. I think the deal was just for this one scene, and then whatever happens in the future, we don't know yet. But this scene was truly great, and everyone loved it. And it was left open because the post-credit scene of this movie, one of them, it shows Tony let Peter keep all the Spider-Man gear he has, so that can open the door for his own potential solo movies. So Marvel left it open, and yeah, after 3 movies later that almost grossed $1 billion, that was definitely the right move to make. That was a truly an exciting thought too. Yeah, we're gonna get more Spider-Man movies. I love those, but he's in a bigger universe now, so more characters are down the line for him to cross over against, and also see villains we've never seen before. Yeah, I was locked in, dude, and we all were. And then finally, it was announced at Comic-Con, Tom Holland's first solo Spider-Man movie will be Spider-Man: Homecoming. He'll be going up against the Vulture, and the anticipation started back up again. So next time, guys, I'll be reviewing Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then the rest, Spider-Man: Far From Home, and then Spider-Man: No Way Home, up until Spider-Man: Brand New Day releases. I cannot wait for that trailer. I cannot wait for the movie, and I cannot wait to talk about it here with you guys. So as of right now, I'm Jess. Keep it locked, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.